Hello, my name is Liu Xinran. My student number is 10024777271. And let's talk about the importance of human history to the nation. Just like China, I want to talk that China has 5,000-year-old civilization, which has never spotted. It's a strong example. The Great Wall and the Forbidden City are more than just old buildings. They are symbols of national pride that bring people together through shared cultural experiences. The Dragon Boat Festival and the Mid-Autumn Festival are examples of traditions that have been passed down through the years and help people feel like they are part of a single nation. These events help to strengthen the idea of family, country, unity, and the country's historical determination has helped it get to where it is today. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I want to talk about a simple but important topic. How important is human history to a country? In message, if a person forgot this past, didn't know who they were or where they came from, it could be like walking in the thick fog. You can't see your feet and you can't find your way. A country is much the same. History is also like the teacher. There's an old saying in China, learning from history. It means history helps us avoid past mistakes. The experience Malaysia gained from living with diverse cultures. The past China took in development also went from of history, making countries cleaner when making choices. In fact, no matter which country it is, history is a shared memory. It helps us remember our roots and lets the country never forget why the starts when the moving forward.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Xingyue and my student ID is 10024777064. Today I will talk about the importance of human history in nation. First, history is the foundation of the country's identity, the shapes national pride and unity. For example, China takes pride in 5,000 years civilization which strengthens cultural identity. Second, history is a guide of governance, learning from past successful and helps government avoid to repeating mistakes. For instance, the centralized system established in the Qin has had a long latest influence on China's structure. Lastly, history strengthens a country's soft power. Strengths historical stories within the world enhance in nation's global image. The Belt and Road Initiative, for example, builds on the history of the Silk Road and deep in international cooperation. In conclusion, history is not just about the past; it also guides for nation's future. Thank you for your watching.
Importance of human history to the nation. Cultural history shapes a country's cultural traditions, language, beliefs, and values. National identity is often rooted in shared historical memory, and the transmission of history through education contributes to the formation of a unified system of values and morals. Economic. The state can adjust its resource allocation, interest rates, and foreign policy based on past development paths. History provides the path of economic development and transforms it into real wealth. Political. By reviewing history, a country can learn the wisdom of governments from successful experience and avoid repeating the mistakes of the past from case of failure with great reference. History provides experience and strategic thinking for police to avoid repeating mistakes. Social. In times of national crisis, historical memory can inspire unity among the people. The recalling the struggles and security of history can strengthen the people's sense of responsibility.
Laying the foundation of a regret and country diversity. The result of some intention of migrate in the 50 country or credit the process of immigration at the same time it introduced. The Malaysia counter indication. This district is still the corporate culture of national unification. Malaysia, China, India, or other other similar.
History is the source of a nation's collective memory. By learning about the country's history, citizens can identify with the country's origins, culture, and value, thereby enhancing national cohesion and the sense of belonging. History provides valuable experiences and lessons when a country formulates policies, handles international relations, and promotes economic and social development. It can draw wisdom from history to avoid pointing last mistake. Profound historical communications can earn in country international respect. Countries with a long history often present their image and influence on the international stages through their cultural achievement and historical contributions. History is not only a record of the past, but also a driving force for the future. The heroical days and struggle experience of a country will inspire future generation to pursue their goals and promote social progress.
Hi, I'm Li Wei, a mass comm student in UCSI. Our group chose the importance of human history to a nation as theme. The philosophical law of negation has profoundly shaped Malaysia's multifaceted identity, transforming the traumatic experiences of colonial into unified core of the national principles, which has become a key driving force for the construction of national identity. Had used the historical dialectics clear illustrate this process. Korea had mentioned from 1786 to 1957 constitutes the phases of history, with foreign rules leading to resource plundering and social division, while the nationalist resistance represented by the Free Stars movement from the antithesis, with the people struggling against colonial oppression in various forms. The intensive interaction between these two invasions give birth to the synthesis of the 1957 independent social contract, laying the foundation for the country's multifaceted identity. The Constitutional Compromise of 1957 is a vivid example. The Reid Commission archive record that Article 153 of the Constitution embodied the paradox of national cohesion, guaranteeing the right of separate group, while, to some extent, affecting the affecting relations, and this influence persists to this day. A 2023 Mori study shows that the historical literacy of Malaysian youth is declining, a phenomenon that helps risk those who forget history are doomed to lose the future. At present, it is extremely necessary to revive historical dialectics in education. Only in this way, we can help to break the deadlock of the era of polarization and democratic regression and lay a solid foundation for national development.
Today, let's discuss history meaning to a nation. Some see history as distant realize, but a nation history is not code test is the goal in our blood, the code of our business. The Great War speaks of our history, tentatively record of the great history, secret the war of our civilization. A century of struggle teach us the power of anti-history tell us who we are, keeping a nation rooted system. History is just the past is the God, the present genetic relates and feels read from stories, reports from essays or remember us. Only by fighting history can we see the way forward. A nation that forgets history is like an necessity lost in comfort. Understanding our history lets us feel our language and our responsibilities deep. This is history's gift, strong from remembrance, a resolve in Changcheng. Thank you.
Human history is closely linked to the development of Malaysia, entrancing a profound influence on its nation building. Located at the crossroads of societies, Malaysia has long been a meeting point for trade and culture between the East and West. The prosperity of the maritime skill road saw the blending of Chinese, Indian, and Arab civilizations here, giving rise a unique culture of diversity and constants, such as the fashion of multinational cuisine and literary of festivals. In the process of globalization, Malaysia has seized opportunities to develop manufacturing and tourism and participate in international division of labor. At the same time, achievements in human civilization such as in education and human rights has promoted social progress and multicultural harmony. History provides Malaysia with inspiration and wisdom, and in the future, it will continue to draw strength from human civilization to achieve better development. Thank you all.
The Twin Towers were once the tallest skyscraper in the world and are still the tallest twin towers in the world and the 16th tallest building in the world. They are located at KL Stop 23. The Twin Towers were designed by world-renowned architect and complete in 1998. The design of the Twin Towers was inspired by the geometric forms in Islamic culture. The height of the Petronas Twin Towers in Kuala Lumpur once made it the tallest building in the world, until it was surpassed by the in Dubai.